welcome. Let's explore some of the most amazing temples in India's history. These awesome buildings show us India's rich culture and how skilled people were long ago. From tall towers in the south to detailed carvings in the north, each temple has a story to tell, a story of faith, devotion, and amazing building skills. Come with us as we explore these timeless creations and discover their secrets. First, we go to Thanjavur in Tamil Nadu, home of the Brihadiswara temple. This huge building, finished in 1010 AD, is a masterpiece of Chola architecture. The temple's tower, called a Vimana, is over 200 feet tall. It shows how smart the Chola builders were. But the Brihadiswara temple is more than just its size. It's covered in detailed carvings of Hindu stories. Thousands of sculptures of gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures tell stories that have been around for a long time. Now we go to Konark in Odisha, where the Sun Temple shows how much ancient India knew about the stars. Built in the 13th century, this temple looks like a giant chariot for Surya, the sun god. 12 pairs of carved wheels and 7 strong horses represent the sun's journey across the sky. The temple's beautiful carvings are amazing. The way light and shadow fall on the stone chariot makes it look like it's moving, like the sun god is about to start his journey across the sky. We go south again to Madurai, where the Meenakshi temple shows the beauty of Tamil culture. Bright colors everywhere. Tall gateway towers called gopurams are covered with thousands of colorful sculptures of gods, goddesses, and mythical creatures. These sculptures aren't just decorations. They tell stories from Hindu mythology. The Meenakshi temple is a living temple, a place of worship filled with the sounds of prayers and the smell of incense. It's a place where faith and art come together. Chapter 4, Khajuraho Temples, Whispers of Love and Divinity. We go to the heart of India, to the Khajuraho temples of Madhya Pradesh. Built between the 10th and 12th centuries, these temples are famous for their detailed carvings that celebrate life and spiritual enlightenment. The temples mix Hindu and Jain traditions and show many different building styles. Some of the sculptures are about love, but they are just one part of the stories told at Khajuraho. The temples also show scenes of daily life, wars, dancing and music, giving us a look at life in India long ago. Chapter 5, Jagannath Temple, the home of the Lord of the Universe. We go to Puri on the east coast of India, home of the Jagannath Temple, a very holy place for Hindus. Dedicated to Lord Jagannath, a form of Lord Vishnu, this temple is part of the Char Dham Yatra, a pilgrimage to 4 very sacred places. The temple's tall tower can be seen from far away. The Jagannath Temple is famous for its Rath Yatra festival. Huge chariots carrying the gods are pulled through the streets by many devotees. It's an amazing show of faith. Chapter 6, Colossus Temple, a stone symphony. We go to the Western Ghats, where the Colossus Temple at Ellora is an amazing example of rock-cut architecture. Carved from a single giant rock in the 8th century AD, this temple shows the skill of the Rashtrakuta dynasty. It's incredible that they removed over 200,000 tons of rock to make this masterpiece. The Kailasa Temple is more than just a big project. It's like music made of stone. Detailed carvings cover everything, showing stories from Hindu mythology. The tall sculptures, some over 100 feet high, look like they grow out of the rock. Chapter 7, Virupaksha Temple, where history unfolds. We go south to Hampi, the old capital of the Vijayanagara Empire. Here, the Virupaksha Temple still stands, a symbol of faith. Dedicated to Lord Virupaksha, a form of Lord Shiva, people have worshipped here for over 1,000 years. The temple's history is connected to the rise and fall of empires. The Virupaksha temple, with its tall towers and detailed carvings, shows us how grand the Vijayanagara Empire was. Even though it's old, the temple shows the skill of the Vijayanagara rulers. We go to the Aravalli hills of Rajasthan, where the Ranakpur Jain temple is a beautiful example of Jain architecture. Built in the 15th century, this temple is famous for its marble carvings and 1,444 unique pillars. The Ranakpur temple is all about harmony and balance. Its delicate carvings, the way light and shadow play through the pillars, and the peaceful atmosphere make it a calming place. Our last stop is Mount Abu, home of the Dilwara Temple's 5 Jain temples, known for their amazing marble work. Built between the 11th and 13th centuries, these temples show the Jain values of peace, simple living, and spiritual growth. The Dilwara temples are like a song in white marble. The detailed carvings, so delicate they look almost impossible, cover every inch, making the cold stone look beautiful. Our journey ends on the Bay of Bengal at the shore temple of Mahabalipuram. Built in the 8th century, this temple shows the Pallava dynasty's skill at building and sailing. The temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, looks like it grows out of the rocky coast. The shore temple reminds us of time passing, the power of nature, and the amazing creativity of humans. As the sun sets over the Bay of Bengal, we remember the timeless beauty of India's buildings. Thanks for joining us on this journey through India's historical temples. From tall towers to detailed carvings, each temple has shown us something about India's history, culture, and spirituality. These amazing buildings are more than just old monuments. They show the faith, skill, and artistry of the Indian people. They inspire us and remind us of human creativity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing journeys.